Bonjour and welcome to French Action. If you are preparing for CSEC French, this video is for you. Here are 10 questions which pose problems to the candidates in 2025. Vous êtes prêts? C'est parti! Here are the 10 questions first, then I will go through them afterwards. Question number 1. Tu es fort en quelle matière? Question number 2. Quand tu étais plus jeune, qu'est-ce que tu voulais faire comme carrière? Question number 3. Qui sont les membres de ta famille? Question number 4. Quel âge auras-tu l'année prochaine? Question number 5. Quel animal domestique aimerais-tu avoir? Question number 6. Quelle boisson achètes-tu dans la cafétéria de ton école? Question number 7. Quel casse-croûte aimes-tu acheter d'habitude? Question number 8. Quand étudies-tu pendant la semaine? Question number 9. Que fais-tu pour t'amuser pendant la semaine? Question number 10. D'habitude, que fais-tu pour aider tes parents? I don't know if you remember the first questions, but it was school and career. So it was, tu es fort en quelle matière? So this is the question. The key word here was matière, which means school subject, and fort. Okay? So it's basically asking you, which subject are you good at? So you could say something like, je suis fort en mathématiques. If you're a female, je suis forte en mathématiques, or any other subject. All right? Now, the second one. Quand tu étais plus jeune, qu'est-ce que tu voulais faire comme carrière? All right, so this is the question. Quand tu étais plus jeune, qu'est-ce que tu voulais faire comme carrière? Okay, so here is the past tense. You have the imperfect. Quand tu étais plus jeune, when you were younger. Qu'est-ce que tu voulais faire? What did you want to? Okay, voulais. Okay, so here we could translate this question as, when you were younger, what career did you want to pursue? So you're going to answer something like, quand j'étais plus jeune, je voulais devenir policier, for example. When I was younger, I wanted to become a policeman. Now we're moving to home and family, and the question was, qui sont les membres de ta famille? All right, so this is not a question which was used a lot in CSEC, so students were not really thinking, and qui was really important here. Qui sont les membres de ta famille? Who are your family members? So when the students managed to understand qui after a few repetitions, they managed to answer the question. So, qui sont les membres de ta famille? You can just say, les membres de ma famille sont mon père, ma mère, mon frère, etc. But qui means who. Then the next question was, quel âge auras-tu l'année prochaine? So for this question, quel âge auras-tu l'année prochaine? Most students understood the question, but they kept saying, je serai, and then give the age. You have to remember that when you give your age in the future, you have to use aurais. J'aurai 16 ans. J'aurai 17 ans. J'aurai. Okay? And the other question was, quel animal domestique aimerais-tu avoir? And here they understood quel animal domestique, but they kept saying j'ai un chien, j'ai, which is not what the question was. The question was quel animal domestique aimerais-tu avoir? So it means what pet would you like to have, not what pet do you have. So you have to be very, very careful. So now we're moving into shopping. The questions were not difficult, but I think there were some words that the candidates didn't understand. So I'm going to go through this. So the first one was, quelle boisson achètes-tu dans la cafétéria de ton école? So quelle boisson? Some students didn't understand the word boisson. You have to remember that boisson means drink. Which drink do you buy at the cafeteria of your school? Okay, so you can say j'achète de l'eau, j'achète du coca, etc. Okay, so that was not difficult to answer in terms of the French, but you needed to understand the word boisson. And for the second one, quel casse-croûte aimes-tu acheter d'habitude? This one caused a lot of problems because students didn't understand casse-croûte. Casse-croûte is snacks, okay? What snacks do you like to buy? Okay, d'habitude means usually. All right, so casse-croûte and boisson are words you need to remember because casse-croûte, well, it can be anything. I'm not too sure what you eat, but or what you buy as snacks. But as long as you understand those words, you can answer the questions. Okay? We are now moving to the daily routine. So daily routine. Quand étudies-tu pendant la semaine? So that was the question. Quand was the problem. Many students didn't understand quand. You have to remember that quand means when. Okay, so when do you study during the week? La semaine. Semaine is week. So you could say something like pendant la semaine, j'étudie après l'école. Okay, so I study after school. The next question was, que fais-tu pour t'amuser pendant la semaine? So that is, que fais-tu? Que is what? What do you do to enjoy yourself during the week? So, I'm not sure what you do, but you could say something like je vais au cinéma avec mes amis, je fais du sport, etc. Answering wouldn't be a problem. It's understanding the questions. And the last question, d'habitude, que fais-tu pour aider tes parents? Okay, so for this question, I'm not sure if it's because the students didn't understand the question or they understood the question but were not too sure how to answer, because obviously you need to know some expressions related to chores. So I wasn't too sure which one it was, but you could say something like pour aider mes parents, to help my parents, je range ma chambre, I tidy my bedroom, et je fais la vaisselle, and I do the washing up. So this is how you could have answered that question. So make sure that you know enough chores, and also it's always good to at least show 2 or even 3 chores than just say pour aider mes parents, je range ma chambre. Okay, try to put 2 at least in your answers. All right, so that's all I have for you, because in 2025, I wouldn't say that the questions were difficult, but these were the ones which were challenging for many students. I would advise you to keep practicing so that your answers are spontaneous. Please like the video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. Au revoir!